Hi everyone, my name is Sadie, welcome to my channel. Today we're doing a tutorial using the Jeffree Star Blue Blood palette. Couldn't get my words on my sat then. Yeah, so I've done a nice little quick, cut crease smoky eye. I love doing blue smoky eyes, so I thought why not fit it in somewhere, get the ball rolling. So yeah, using this palette today. If you want to see how I done this look, then keep on watching. Okay, before I start this YouTube video, I need to have a rant. This eye has come out so shit. I'm not happy with it. I'm going to let it go. I'm going to carry on. I couldn't be asked to take it off. Let's just put it there. Look. It's not how I do it. I went way too over the top. I didn't go as far down. I just can't blend it. I sort of knew. Someone was telling me not to do this tutorial today because I've already filmed it, but I didn't really like it, like when I first started filming. And I was like, no, I really want to do it. I really want to involve the palette. I love blue. It's just not going well. So I'm hoping, praying, this eye comes out better. My hair's a mess. Hate my eyebrows. Ain't got a bra on. Hope you can't see anything when I zoom back out. I just literally hoping that when I start talking, it'll all be fine. I won't lose the will. Won't smash the place up. Just get on with it. Here we go. Right, okay. I've done the one eye. I've left the bottom because I'll just do that afterwards when I get near the base. But I'm going to get on with this side now. I will do separate videos. I had a lot of people saying to me about my eyeliner and stuff like that. I will do it in a separate video, I promise. And base and everything like that. I'll do brow tutorials. I'm going to do it all. Like I said, I'm just trying to get a few little tutorials in just so I'm getting used to it myself. That's all of it. Yeah, let's get on with it. So what I'm going to do is that I'm also taking the Blue Blood palette. I can't see what I'm doing. So the first shade I'm going to go in with is Undertaker, which is this dark shade here. I'm taking a brush that's, it's actually a really cheap brush from eBay, like $4.98. I bought these when we were in college and doing makeup and just didn't have a lot of money, so I just bought whatever I could afford. But it's like a small, flat, dense brush, but it's nice for packing in, but it's not too harsh, but it still gives a little bit of a blend. So I'm going to take that shade, like I said, I've already primed my eyes. I really want cheesecake. Anyway, so I'm just taking that shade, Undertaker, and how I start this basically is that I sort of start it from here up. It's fine. There's stuff going, there's a lot more stuff going wrong in the world right now than a bit of hair in my eyelashes. I don't know how I can do this. I'm in such a shit mood. Anyway, right, so I started from here basically. Like I can never connect from top to bottom. I have to do it from bottom to top. Just because I got such round eyes, I always go a little bit too much over if I do it from the top first. You'll understand what I mean in a second. But basically I get the product and I'll pop it like in by here. So I've got that link then, so it sort of matches really nicely instead of being it a little bit further down. Like I said, don't worry about my mess, we'll sort about the mess of it. Don't worry about the mess, I'll sort it out later. Come on, brace face, you can do it, you can do it, you can do it, you can do it, you can do it. Calm your tits down. God, I need alcohol. Okay, yeah, so when you connect it like from by here, I don't go so much overboard where I get sort of like a round circle because I want to sort of create that sharp sort of effect, so I don't want it to be rounder here, if that makes any sense. But if there's anything, there's always time to clean it up, it's not a huge issue. So basically, because I've done that line now, this is where I'll start to just go up a little bit. I'm probably not going to match this side, I never do. Well, I hope I don't match that side because it's horrendous. Hopefully do better this time. Okay, then I'm gonna just sort of fill all this space in here on the outer part of my lid. With this shade, Undertaker, it's a really nice palette. You've just got to work with it. You've got to pat it on first with a bit of pressure, otherwise it'll sort of just blend away and nothing really shows. And then I'm going to tuck it really tightly in my crease. So I'm going to go all the way around into my inner corner. And you can see I'm keeping it really, really tight into my crease with my folders. Ugh. I'm sort of creating this sort of round shape here, and then from the top I'm going to connect it. So I'm sort of making this triangular shape at the end, but like I said, it'll blend out a little bit better once you get all the colours on it. Okay, with the same brush, I'm literally just going to tap off the excess, and I'm just going to blend around the edges, just a very light amount with some wiggle motions, just to blend it out a little bit better. Hope everyone's still staying well. I gotta admit, I was kind of loving all of this isolation. I was enjoying being off work, being with my family, being with a little one. But God, it really like hit me this weekend. Just been very, I wouldn't say stressed, but I'm just in a mood that I don't even know I'm in a mood and can't control it. Like, my partner was like, stop shouting, and I was like, I'm not shouting, I'm talking. It's that sort of thing. It's like I don't realise what I'm doing. But yeah, I'm kind of hoping everyone's sticking to the guides, because I've got 3 concerts coming up in the next few months, which I would love to go to. So I hope everyone's staying inside. I've got My Chemical Romance in June. Literally cried when I got the tickets. I embarrassed myself in front of my work colleagues, because I've always wanted to see My Chemical Romance. There was a chance where I got invited to the Black Parade, and my dad said no. So I was so happy that I got tickets to My Chemical Romance, because it's my absolute dream, and I was heartbroken when they broke up. I also have Lady Gaga in July. It'd be my 3rd time seeing her. And then I got Michael Bublé in August, which will be my 2nd time seeing him. I just saw Slipknot in January. That's my 2nd time seeing them as well. I have a humongous music genre. A lot of people, especially in school, like, don't get me wrong, yes, I am into heavy metal. I just seen Slipknot. But I like didn't know any better how to dress, so I was always in, I still am now, like I was in Converse, I was in like emo stuff. But actually a lot of people don't realise is that I had such a humongous difference. My dad's heavy metal, my mum was Clubland trance. So that's when I say to people, they're like, wait, you've just seen Slipknot and you're off to Michael Bublé? I'm like, yeah. I just saw Little Mix in November. It's twice I've seen them. Love Little Mix. I'm literally into everything. It's like if my playlist played on my phone, you'd have like heavy metal, Stormzy, Lady Gaga, then it'd be another metal band. Then it'd be like Journey, Don't Stop Believing. Proper EDM I'm into as well. I'm just into a bit of everything, so that's a lot of fun. I'm so looking forward to these concerts, but I know they won't be cancelled. I know they'll be postponed, but I think I just want a bit of hope right now that I'll be going to some concerts soon, because I've booked holiday off for them, so I want it. So the next shade I'm going to go into, using this brush, which is like this, from the same brand actually, like a cheap eBay one. It's like a small, dense dome brush, but you still get a nice little movement and flexibility with it. I'm going to go in the shade with, whoa, where is it? Blue Monday. So with this sort of type of look, you sort of want to keep, and I take the excess off as well, a lot of it, you want to keep the brush like 50% on the shade, 50% on the skin that hasn't been touched by an eyeshadow yet. Could have completely described that a lot better, but you'll get what I mean when I show you. So yeah, I'm literally going to just start from anywhere, and it's like half the brush is on the Undertaker shade and half it isn't. I'm not very careful with it because the more colours you add on top, the better it blends. Like I said, it doesn't happen in one go. You have to keep on going with these sort of looks. It doesn't take 5 minutes. You do have to practice. It does take time. Do you know what? I've realised I've got elf chins. Watching these videos, like when my head goes down, my whole face just goes like down like that. But then I can't complain. I love food. I wasn't born to impress anyone. Couldn't give a shit what anyone else thinks of me. I think it's just isolation. It's just I've been really lazy. Of course, I'm not exercising as much as I would like to. I'm eating like an absolute pig. I had 2 pieces of cheesecake yesterday. Good time though, innit? The next shade I'm going to go into is actual Blue Blood from the palette with a Urban Decay brush. For the life of me, I can't remember what this is called. I think it's the smudger. It's something smudger. It's like a very dense, small dome sort of brush. And I'm going to go in with that Blue Blood shade and do exactly the same. So I'm going to go 50% on that Blue Monday shade and then put the other rest on this place that I'm into. Oh my god, get your fucking work, man. 50% on the Blue Blood and then 50% on this blank space. It's going to take me ages to edit because I'm fucking so much up in this, but it's okay. Yeah, so 50% of this will go on the Blue Monday shade and then the 50% on the blank space. Like I said, don't worry about us being messy. But don't go too over the board with it, don't go too high up. Okay, then I'm going to take the shade, is it I'm Cold? Yeah, I'm Cold, which is the lighter blue in the palette, with a Real Techniques Essential Crease brush. This is really nice as well. This is like still another dome brush, but it's a lot more fluffier, a lot more longer. It's just really nice for blending over the top. So I'm going to go in with that. So the same again, Blue Blood, and go over. So with this brush, it's quite nice because you don't have to be really careful with it as well. So I'm literally just going to very faintly go over the top. Like I said, it doesn't matter if it's really messy. Okay, so basically now what I'm going to do is just basically redo all the steps I've just done. So bear with me. Because then I'll just blend in a little bit better, because you've still got quite blunt lines. Because when you put a pass on top of a darker colour, you will always get that blunt line. So you need to just blend through everything again. Like I said, these looks aren't just one look and you like one look go and you're done. You just have to work. It's like a work in progress. Work in progress. This is not a good video. Okay. Fine. Yeah, just redoing the steps again. It'll have to do. Okay, now that I'm going to cut my crease out and hopefully turn out much better than the side, because that is just awful. I think I'm more annoyed because I've already filmed this tutorial and it came out perfect. Okay, so I'm going to pick up my Naked Skin Concealer. I'm going to pop some on the back of my hand, and then I'm going to use just a small typical liner brush. It's from Morphe, it's the S8. I know I bought this in a vegan set or something, so I'm not sure if you can actually buy it itself, but it is just a standard liner brush. So actually how I'm going to do this is, so with a cut crease, it's not in the direct point of the inner corner of your eye. It's sort of like you got to add a little bit more on. So if I sort of show you where I map it, I'm going to say, I'm going to go here. So my inner corner is here, and then that's where I'm going to start my cut crease, because you're giving the impression of a bigger eye. Not that I need it, I've already got massive bug eyes, but I like it. I mean, it's all trial and error. I've only actually been doing cut creases in the past, probably say beginning of this year, so it is all just trial and practice, trial and error and practice. So how I'm basically going to do it is I'm just going to, it's hard to explain, but I sort of just let my hand freely go. Easier to do it smaller and gradually go bigger, because as soon as you go bigger, this happens. You go a bit too far and you sort of can't take it back down. You sort of have to work then more harder. So I'll sort of just still balance on my actual, where my crease is. And then I'll sort of gradually go on top of that and create the shape I want, hopefully, she says. That's what I wanted. The size difference. Yeah, this is a good eye. This eye's working well for me today. Okay, now that I've done that, so I basically don't cut it all with the concealer because I've already got blue on it. So what I actually like to do, same as in my previous video, I'll get a cotton bud and like a makeup remover just to get rid of the excess. My Decay Eden eyeshadow primer. Pop some of that on the back of my hand as well. And I'm going to use my Morphe S30 flat concealer brush. And I'm going to cut the crease like neatly as well. Okay, so when I get to this bit, what I actually like to do is get my finger and just like press in between that shade and the primer, just so it blends in a little bit better, the matte shades. Yeah, that too. So I'm just going to get the brush again that I used, the dark shade, and pop that on, just to intensify it all again. Also going to blend it in like a diagonal way, just so it blends a little bit better. I mean, who am I to talk? Look how shit that is. Don't worry about it, I can do it yourself. Right, then I'm going to grab this is an Urban Decay brush. This is actually one of the original brushes that come in the Naked palette, the very first one. But it's exactly the same basically. It's just a flat shadow brush. Really good for shimmers. I'm also going to spray it with a bit of setting spray because I know that the shade that I'm going to use next is a bit more crumblier. So it helps sort of like stick it to the brush and not add loads of fallout. So the next shade I'm going to go in with is Entitled, which is this beautiful blue-green ocean heavenness basically. And I'm going to add that in the middle part. Shade's so pretty. Then I'm just going to go back in with the black. I'm not going to put any more product on it. I'm just going to blend these in a little bit better. So I'm just slightly patting over it. Still not perfect, but I'm going with it. Don't care. Using the same brush, wiping it off with a wipe. I'm then going to go in with the shade Cullinan. Yeah, Cullinan, which is this beautiful white shimmer. And I'm going to put that in my inner part of the crease. There we are. I mean, I'm not... My back is arched. I'm proper like on it. Can't wipe smooth out my way. But hey, at least I'm giving you a realistic version of myself. That I get irritated. That's better. That is better. So I'm going to put a bit of liquid eyeliner on. Like I said, I am going to do a separate video on this. I'm going to get on with that. I will do a video soon. I'm not in the mood tonight to do a bloody eyeliner session. Absolutely not. So then again, I'm just going to pop some mascara on with Urban Decay version. Okay, so the lashes I'm actually putting on are from a brand called Girls with Attitude, and they're in the Mythical collection. They're called Mermaid lashes. Really, really nice. I actually like to wear these. They're a bit big, but they're not massive. They're not as big as the Lily Lashes ones, God no. But I really like them because they have that different lengths in them. They look more natural. They're not just a band of the same length of hair. So I really like to use it, especially for these kind of looks. Same again, using the Dual Lash Glue in black. And And then for my waterline, I actually use a Jeffree Star liquid lipstick. I think it's Breakfast at Tiffany's. Yeah, these are eye safe, so they're really good for doing detailed liner and that as well. So popping that in a bit back of my hand. And using the same brush that why am I making so much noise? My liner brush. Popping that in my waterline. Okay, I'm just going to quickly finish off the rest of my eye at the bottom, only because I know that this is a palette, when it's not on a set base, it doesn't perform as well. So I'm going to pop my Eden primer underneath. And blend with my brush. I'm going to go in with a bit more of a smaller brush. This is a Zoeva smudger brush, nice flat and short, and I'm going to go in with the shade Undertaker, basically all the way to my inner corner, really pushing it against my waterline. Okay, so I'm then going to go in with, I'm just basically going to mirror what I've done on the top to the bottom. I'm going to use that brush I used for Blue Monday and blend it all in. I'm not going to go in with the shade, will I go in with the shade? No, I'm not going to use the shade Blue Blood. I'm just going to go in with I'm Cold on the Real Techniques brush and really blend that in underneath. Then I'm going to go in with a brush from Zoeva. It's the Detail Smudger, really nice small little dense one again. I'm going to use that for my inner corner highlight, and I'm going to use the shade Cullinan, that white we used. Pop it right there. And just because I still love some glitter, I'm going to use Distortion again from Decay and pop it in a corner. I love this so much. You're probably going to tell from all my videos. Cool, so I'm going to do my base, head off camera, and I'll come back to you with the finished look. And there we have it, guys. It's my finished look. I did just put a nude lipstick on. I don't know if it actually goes with it, but I thought sort of can't go wrong with a nude. But yeah, I hope you really enjoyed this shit show of a tutorial. Me and my moodiness, but we got there in the end. Still absolutely hate this eye. Try not to look at it. But yeah, I really hope you enjoyed the tutorial of the Blue Blood palette. This is my favourite kind of look to do, so I hope you enjoyed it. Please give me a like and subscribe and follow me on Instagram. Anything you guys like to suggest, give me a comment down below and I will eventually get to it. But yeah, hope you enjoy. See you soon. Bye. Hi everyone. Sadie here. What the fuck? Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name's Sadie. If you're new here, hello. Shit. Why do people make this seem so fucking easy? Honest to God. Hi everyone, my name's Sadie. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name's Sadie. Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name's Sadie. Today we're doing a look using the Jeffree Star Blue Blood palette. So how I start this is let's fucking talk, man. My chins. Right, yeah, 50% on the shade. just put it in my lashes. I've just put it in my lashes. I've just put it in my lashes. It's fine. It's fine.